Grand Theft Auto 4 on Xbox 360. Console from $159.99.
Hey, guys! It's me! Blue, come back! Guys?
We're not in! Yellow! Get rid of him!
Hi. Hey, guys! It's okay! He's one of us now! Let's party party!
You there! Come up to the blackboard!
Hey, have a dance with Daddy. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
I like to read your email. New showgirl.
At 11 o'clock, get ready to put your jukes up as we step into the ring with the ultimate combat experience. Then at 1 a.m, it's over to Canada, where we're crashing conventions with the Conventioneers. And at 2 a.m, join us for the AMA Supermoto as we bring you motorcycle race coverage from Stafford Springs, Connecticut.
Hi, I'm Hayley Ray and welcome to Game 60. Konami had slammed the brakes on the Metal Gear Online beta, delaying its release to an unspecified date across Europe. According to the company, massive interest in the beta meant the service was unable to cope with the traffic demands. Who would have thought the return of Solid Snake would be so popular? Elsewhere, film director UV Ball has been refused the movie rights to World of Warcraft. The Postal Helmer stated Blizzard bosses were unwilling to release the rights due to the director's notorious past. It appears Blizzards aren't the only ones unhappy with his work, with an online petition to stop him filmmaking swelling in recent weeks. And finally, with all the hype surrounding GTA 4, it's in the game has earned itself a restraining order. Yes, a convict in the US has placed the order against the title, claiming it to put him in prison. Let's hope the game doesn't cause a riot when it's released next week. That's about it for now. I'll see you next time on Game 60.
Stay tuned to Pulse, as coming next, xleague TV brings you the finals of the Call of Duty 4 Season 1 ladder in the match. The game content featured within the following program has been given a pan-European game information rating of 16+.
Hello and welcome to the match here on Pulse. Now tonight we have the championship ladder finals for the Winter Oil Tournament from xleague.tv. Of course, it's the losers bracket final tonight. You may have seen the winners bracket final between ID and of course the boys of Natural Definition. That went in the favor of Team Identity, who are now waiting to find out who they're going to play in this grand final. Tonight we find out with Natural Definition taking on the boys of Squadra Recon. Stuart, what are your thoughts about tonight?
I think this is going to be a very close game. I think we've got two teams that are well organized, well prepared, and warmed up, and they're going to play two game types that I think are going to favor both of their sort of styles.
Well, Sabotage and Domination are going to be those two game types we're going to see a lot of in today's tournament. Now, of course, before we meet the teams and find out exactly what they're going to be doing in the match arena, let's find out a little bit more about Call of Duty 4 and the rules for tonight.
We've got the bomb. Let's do this.
Welcome to a Pulse exclusive, as the match presents a double elimination showcase with the Winter 08 X-League COD 4 League Finals on the Xbox 360. Today's tournament is a double eliminator featuring three teams: Natural Definition, Team Identity and Squadra Recon. There are 4 game modes available: Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Sabotage and Domination. The first to win 3 rounds wins the match. Team Deathmatch requires each team to kill as many of their opponents as possible within a 10-minute time limit. Search and Destroy requires an attacking team to plant a bomb on one of the 2 bomb sites, with the defending team charged with stopping them. At the end of 3 minutes, the teams swap roles. Similar to Search and Destroy, Sabotage has both teams trying to plant a neutral bomb in the opposing team's bomb site. The last game mode is Domination, in which 3 flags are planted within the map. The aim is to dominate the map with the most flags and frags. The winning team in the double eliminator will walk away with a £500 cheque and the title of Winter 08 COD 4 champion.
And there you have it, Stuart, tonight's rules.
Yeah, and they're going to come into play here because you're going to see each game type favours a different team. A different team will be more set up for one way, more inclined in one method.
Identity with Search and Destroy is a prime example.
Exactly. Identity know how to attack. They know how to get in your face really quickly, and thus they thrive in Search and Destroy. Whereas on Sabotage, for example, it can be a lot harder for them.
Well, we saw Natural Definition really take ID to town on Sabotage, so we know that Natural Definition, by define, is definitely a team that likes to draw back and kind of wait for their positions to open up and so on. And with that bomb in the middle, they really do take advantage of that. Now, Squadra Recon we haven't seen quite yet. Let's find out a bit about both of these teams' roads to the final here. Of course, it's a double elimination bracket, which means that if they lost in the winner's bracket, they got to move into the loser's bracket, which was their second life. We're seeing their second life right now because, well, first off, we'll see the winner's bracket. Of course, we went through it before. The real score you're looking at is that 1 to 3 between ID and Natural Definition. Of course, Identity showing a bit of slowness on Sabotage, and Natural Definition just absolutely owning on that map. But of course, ID ultimately won. Taking a look at the losers bracket now, Stuart, walk us through it.
Squadra Recon coming from the top half of that haven't lost a map since dropping in there, and that's going to be big for them. A lot of confidence, 2 3-0s. And that sets them up against Natural Definition in the loser bracket final. The loser of this goes home. The winner goes on to face Team Identity.
And a Team Identity, of course, are going to be huge competition, but it's really not about them. It's about the 9 people, in fact, in the match arena tonight, because one of the teams actually has 5 members in this 4v4 tournament. They have a sub in there to take over for whoever isn't playing up to par in today's competition. So will that give them the advantage? We'll find out. Let's, of course, meet the 2 teams right here, right now. First up is Squadra Recon, starting off with Simon Dunn, a.k.a. Sidem. He's from Cleveland. He's a social worker who averages 30 hours a week gaming, and his favorite game is Call of Duty 4. Number 2 is Sam Reeve, a.k.a. Pathfinder. He's from London. He's a student who averages 20 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game is Call of Duty 4. Number 3 is Ashley Sowersby, a.k.a. Sowersby. He's from Bridlington. He's a student who averages 20 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game is, surprise, surprise, Call of Duty 4. Number 4 is his brother, Luke Sowersby, who will be the team captain today. His alias is Luke JS. He's also from Bridlington, and he's a student who averages 20 hours per week gaming. The 5th and final member, the substitute for today's Squadra Recon squad, is Peter Attack, a.k.a. Moogle. He's also from Bridlington. He's a student who averages 30 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game, you guessed it, Call of Duty 4. Their competition tonight is Natural Definition, starting off with David Lowe, a.k.a. Fatality. He's from Sunderland. He's a student who averages 49 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game is COD 4. His teammates will be James Emsley, a.k.a. Magic. He's from Grimsby. He's an apprentice who averages 16 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game is COD 4. Third up is Stephen McCabe, a.k.a. Templar. He's from Kettering. He's a student who averages 16 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game is Call of Duty 4. The 4th and final member of Natural Definition is Milo Mark Wheeler, a.k.a. Hero. He's also from Kettering. He's a student who averages 16 hours per week gaming, and his favorite game is Call of Duty 4. And now we're ready to join Tall Paul, my sweetheart, in the match arena. Over to you, my friend.
Well, look, you guys have worked your way through the losers bracket. It's been a strong journey for you guys. Has that made you stronger as a team?
Yeah, we've managed to get quite a bit of experience, seeing this is our first tournament together, and our first LAN as well.
And is that, you're talking about lack of experience. Do you think that's going to be exposed today?
Not really. I think we've been practicing well as a team, and we should shine through today.
And obviously you've got 5 players, you've got a substitute. How does that work for you guys?
Well, we have quite a few different players adopted to different game types. that should work well.
Excellent. Steve, moving on to you. Obviously, this is your second chance. What changes are you going to make from when you lost in the previous match we saw?
Well, this time the game types are in our favour, so we'll just be a lot faster and carry on doing what we do, really. Can't say we've changed a lot, to be perfectly honest. Just do what we do.
And have you seen much of your opponents today? Any tactics that you can look to exploit?
I can't say I have, no, but I've been speaking to all these captain. They say they're quite good as well, so here's hoping. Never know what's going to happen.
Excellent. Well, good luck to both of you. Let's go back to Mike on the mic and Stu in the studio.
Thank you very much, Paul. Now, Stuart, we heard one thing that I think is going to be key here for Natural Definition, and that's the fact that they actually had a chance to sit down with Team Identity after their match on the last show and have a bit of a chat.
Undoubtedly, Identity have got the experience and they've got a lot of confidence, so they can point out where they found holes, where they found things easier, and hopefully for Natural Definition fans out there, that's going to help them progress.
Now, Squadra Recon, on the other hand, first LAN event, the captain said there, so that could really work against them. Natural Definition have already been in the match arena before, so there you have it. Of course, we're going to get the action started here. Domination on strike. Of course, the players right now just behind Stuart and I getting warmed up in the match arena. To your left there, of course, are Squadra Recon. To your right, Natural Definition. Stuart saw it's the game type, of course, is domination. Let's rock and roll.
Yep, strike to kick us off. And this is a map that's nice and open. I am a big strike fan. And we're about to see it in action. Here we go. And Squadra Recon know that the sooner they can get themselves in the thick of things, the better it will be for them as they come into this match arena for the very first time. They're going to make their way over towards that C flag and cap it right about now. Over towards A and B. Remember, 3 flag points, and you are given points dependent on how many flag points you have at any given moment.
One thing I really liked about Sidon's movement there was that he just went right over top of that C plant site and just let his teammates do the work, get that capture. He's trying to push forward, trying to go for B right now. Of course, that's the middle flag site, which is going to prove vital. That's going to be between win and loss here. And good setup there by Sidon. Grabs the first frag. Of course, there are respawns in this this game here, so you're going to see all kinds of frags happening, but it's really not about that. It's about the score in the corner there, 13-6 right now, and Sidon finally taken out there, but he did get a hat trick there, Stuart, so excellent start from him and his teammates.
Yeah, I think that position, because it overlooks 2 flags, is going to be absolutely massive. And I think we'll see a lot of people enjoy some success up in that position. You are quite vulnerable, though, because when someone does get a lock on you, they can only see your upper body part. There we go. Knife frag coming out from Sowersby. Drops Hero before being avenged by Magic, but at least he went down in style. As Sidon will open up, Fatality drop. Pathfinder follows up with a frag onto Magic. And here we go. Luke looking to make his way up towards the top. Only the A flags is in the Squadra Recon's sights now as they make their way through. Oh, in all sorts of trouble is Luke as he will dart back, and Mickey A will find that frag. Squadra Recon, though, in the lead.
Well, Squadra Recon here, this is a map that they selected in domination. This is their strongest game type, so we really should see them taking advantage of this map. Yet right now, 28-24, very, very tight, close game, showing that both teams are equally adept to this map, especially. Now, Pathfinder finding a frag there on Fatality. Hyro now on Sidon. So, Natural Definition being able to perhaps try to jump in on that middle bomb site, which they lack right now, which is only going to hurt them. 36-29, 38-29 now. 2 flags in the hands of Squadra Recon. Can they get the third? We're going to find out. Sowersby there with a frag there. On the spawn point, can't pick up the second. Mickey Abe grabs a frag for his teammates. Hopefully helping them.
Here we go. Sidon ready to make his move. He knows that one's about to fly into he probably knows that one's at the back, but he's not going to watch his own back, and the frag comes out from Magic. Sowersby will pick off where Sidon left off as he now makes his way through, looking for vengeance at the back point. There is nobody there, but he's getting shot from the house. Now makes his way forward, finds one, Pathfinder him on another, and now they move in on that A flag, already controlling B and C. This could be absolutely crucial for Squadra Recon as they look to dominate and shut out their opponent. Flag captured, all 3 in Squadra Recon's hands.
Natural Definition really going to have to pick it up here if they want to get back into this. Now going for C here. A and B just straight ahead of Hyro there, throwing some grenades, protecting his grab here. And he's going to manage to pick that up, but 3 flags out of their possession is really going to hurt them. Looking at the scores, 66-40, 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Plenty of time for Natural Definition to get back into this, but they are starting to see that gap widen between them and, of course, Squadra Recon, who are in first place right now.
Well, NDF did pick up 2 flags. Their hero got one of them, and they got A as well. So nice work. Squadra Recon now look to get one of those back, and they're the ones that have this lead right now. Squadra Recon up by 21 points and extending as the time goes on. Pathfinder finds himself 2 quick frags for Squadra Recon. Hero is down as well. It's SoSB that's taken that one, and the other, all 4 players down and out for a while now as NDF are going to respawn and get themselves back in this. But for Squadra Recon, they are looking mighty fine.
5:56 remaining, 79-54 the score. Of course, that timer is going to go up every 5, or those points are going to go up every 5 seconds or so. So it's about getting as much possession as possible over time. Let's have a little talk. Here, listen to team talk right now with Squadra Recon.
Nicky Cookie, keep C at all costs. Remember the inner side of that room. Right, me and Milo, let's go for it. Come on, dude. I'm on my way.
He's round the back near the car.
Nicky Cookie, defend C at all costs.
Oh, no. I didn't see him coming up. Move. He's round there.
Oh, in the middle of the street, one side of the car.
And we heard a bit of a... There, I think that was going to be a swear word there. Of course, that's fine in the match arena at this time of night, of course. And really good communication there, Stuart.
Yes, most certainly. Both sides are running through. Here we go. Nice attempt coming out, but it'll fail. And Hero will take the frag of SoSB, who got caught in 2 mines there. And now Fatality trying to make his way through. Picked off from that crucial position by Sidon that we pointed out earlier that overlooks those 2 flags. He'll take another one, and that is 2. Look at the bottom left of your score. The Squadra are leading this by 111-70. And as the clock begins to chime, there are only 4.5 minutes left for their opponents to do something about this. Sidon is on fire in that position. That's his 3rd frag there, and is now looking, well, there aren't many players left up for him to look at. And it's all on C now for Squadra Recon.
Brilliant move, though, from Natural Definition here. Smoking that the B spot there. It's going to take Sidon out of this equation. Now that smoke's going to clear, though. They couldn't do anything with that, but it was a good move. It really did eliminate this top part of the map here that Sidon's sitting in, and he really is using it, as Stuart just said, just to rip apart Natural Definition. Squadra Recon right now. There's another point there for Sidon, but that doesn't matter. It's all about the left-hand bottom part of your screen there. 129-79, 350 remaining. And, of course, we're all tied up here. This is the first map of our best-of-5, first-to-3. Squadra Recon, though, currently what looks to be match point here, or at least map point.
They're in a fantastic position here, Squadra Recon. Natural Definition. Oh, say hello to SoSB's knife. Absolutely fantastic. Fatality down. Magic's going to come back up. SoSB has been avenged. And now it will be Squadra Recon to make their way through. Hero desperate to hold on to this top deck position. Worried that someone's coming up behind him. Grenade has been bowled in. And here we go. Hero ready to drop down. No one there. And this is a time when Natural Definition has to be throwing a caution to the wind and going for this one. And he'll make his way through. I think Hero's just hiding there. He's afraid of the Squadra Recon boys.
Well, we saw Sidon up there, just looking at the windows, staring and just watching and getting the frags the team needed. Now, Iro's going to try to do that, but he's taken him a while to get to that position. Perhaps his teammates are talking to him, though, giving out who's going where. But unfortunately, not working to a team's advantage. That should have been a frag there for Hyro, but now he's going to have to go on the retreat, trying to defend B here. Or, sorry, take B here. He's going to take some fire, though, as the defense of Squadra Recon is proving too much so far for Natural Definition.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hyro. We saw him in that last match having some difficulties, and now he's struggling to get into this one as well, despite his ability to find the target when it's pointed at him. So, let's see. SoSB now looking to hold on to that B flag as he'll make his way through. Fatality down and out. Sidon comes in with a frag. Hyro down by his knife, and that's going to be painful. Magic goes the same way, and Pathfinder will make it 4. Lovely stuff from Squadra Recon. They'll make it 5 with Pathfinder. 5 unanswered frags is just, well, 5 too many.
Well, Squadra Recon here, almost near plant C. Now you see the spawn points are right near A and C, so those flags should never go in the hands of the opposite team. But Squadra Recon, the reason that 181 is to the 106 is because of a situation that happened earlier where exactly that happened. Squadra Recon made a rush for all three positions, managed to grab them, and the score now is very telling. Under a minute and a half remaining, and it looks like Squadra Recon really showing what they're going to dominate at, and of course that would be domination.
That would be exactly that. Sowersby is on that main road looking for one, but this is almost an embarrassing, well, this is an embarrassing score. Pathfinder and Sowersby will pick up frags for Squadra Recon. Magic gets in with one, and here we go. There's only 60 seconds left on this one as well. We are into what you call garbage time for them. And well, for Squadra Recon, this is a statement of intent coming out. First map, look what they've done.
Well, they have taken 6 maps in a row if you look at that losers bracket. They've been in it a while, but since they've got to the losers bracket, they've been pretty much unstoppable. 205, 117, 40 seconds remaining, so Squadra Recon side and up in this position, really proving vital. Kill on fatality there. And I'm not surprised that Squadra Recon haven't made a bit more of an attempt to go for that C plant site.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I think they're quite happy looking at that scoreline, saying, hey, we may beat them by 100 points here, and taking that as comfort enough. Sidon and Sowersby are going through. Look at this. Pathfinder is sitting in the face of their spawn and dropping them down one by one. They may not have the third flag, but domination would be a compliment to Natural Definition on this one. They have been rolled.
That was absolutely fantastic play there by Pathfinder. Taking out one of the players there from Natural Definition before having to retreat, though. But he did have 2 players trying to go at him. Beautiful victory from those boys right there. And taking a look over the 2 teams there, celebrations from Squadra Recon as they take the scores up 1-0. Of course, the players are going to have a break. So are you right now. Of course, it's the championship ladder finals from our Winter 08 ladder. It's all happening right here. It's the losers bracket final between Squadra Recon and, of course, the boys of Natural Definition. We'll see you in 3.
You're watching Pulse, the new home of entertainment.
When it's vital, you're at your best. Don't let heartburn and indigestion hold you back. Reach for Gaviscon Double Action.
It works in 2 ways, and it's our best ever formula to soothe burning pain and neutralize excess acid.
For relief you can really feel. Gaviscon Double Action to the rescue.
When your eyes cry out for refreshment, revive them with Optrex Refreshing Eye Drops. Optrex Refreshing Eye Drops, made with natural plant extracts for refreshed eyes anytime. Optrex, we understand the language of eyes.
Vaseline knows that unlike other materials, healthy skin is a miracle material. Able to become more resilient. New Vaseline men lotions help fortify skin. So while other materials break down, your skin can grow stronger. New Vaseline men lotions.
Inside the Shreddies factory, Nanas knit great taste into every square.
Shreddies need a Nana's touch. Our special recipe of 4 whole grain layers locks in all that great taste. That's Charles. He makes sure every Shreddy we knit is extra lovely. He is so hot. Eat up, everyone. We'll knit more.
Mindless Sports, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. every day.
Hello and welcome back to the match here on Pulse. We're playing the championship ladder finals, or at least the losers bracket finals right now, between Squadra Recon and the folks of Natural Definition. Natural Definition, though, going 1-0 down on Squadra Recon just now, Stuart.
Yeah, and that's because Squadra Recon really are a team to be feared. We saw in that last map that they can manage multiple parts of the map really well, and that's crucial. There was no one shining light that came through. It was a real team effort, and I think that has to be commended.
Well, they're ready in the match arena right now for the next round, as it's going to be some sabotage on Crash, and this should work in the favor of course, Natural Definition, who we saw before play ID in the last episode of Call of Duty here in the match. Really took them to town.
They did. They washed them all over, and now we're going to see what they've got in that. Was it a fluke, or was it what they're really used to?
Well, talking to the captain earlier, it wasn't a fluke. They're getting started right here with Fatality on Natural Definition. We're going to have to see how they react right off the bat here. That bomb in the center is the key. Of course, the team to grab that has the advantage. There's only one bomb, unlike Search and Destroy, and Natural Fatality taken out there. Of course, there are respawns and sabotage, so his teammate will be back in the round 10 seconds later. That's what proved key to beating Identity in the last match, was Natural Definition would get 3 frags together and as tight as possible to give them the advantage.
And there they are, Moogle Pathfinder, Moogle Sidon. Now they've got 4 quick frags. This has to be their opportunity. Oh, he's taken down his teammate. Can you believe it? It was all there. And now here we go. It's going to be a push coming through. That was Moogle who just massacred down Pathfinder. Squadra Recon had the opportunity there. They have got the bomb planted, but they've lost a few players. It's all to play for here as the bomb is down, and we're just 15 seconds away from another Squadra Recon win.
And Moogle there taking over the captaincy role there. And Magic there, now holding the bomb there, grabs the defuse. That was a very close round there. Only a minute in, and we saw Natural Definition really trying to take advantage of the Squadra Recon, I guess all 4, the ace there that went in the hands of Natural Definition. Moogle now grabbing a frag there on Magic, and that bomb's now to go in their hands.
Yes, here we go with Magic as he grenades over. Going to get a Squadra Recon player in his face. So as he takes down Sidon. And here we go. Hero ready to get stabbed in the back. Nice stuff. In fact, this Pathfinder put a bullet there. Squadra Recon have got 2 frags in a row. Not able to convert that, though, as Sowersby picked up 1. And it's looking good for Squadra Recon. They've knocked on the door onto the bomb, and I think they're going to knock a little bit harder next time.
Well, I think that team kill from Moogle is what really changed that round around, obviously. And that plant we saw right away, but Natural Definition's Magic got in there and surprise, surprise, did a bit of a Houdini and got that defuse and took the bomb and really took the play back into Natural Definition's hands. Fortunately, he was taken out. Squadra Recon's where they are now. Pathfinder trying to get towards that target there at the very back part of the map there. Teammates help him grab a frag there. Sowersby grabs Fatality. Mickey Abe taken out by Moogle. And there's another frag, and that's going to leave that wide open. And Pathfinder is going to get the plant here. Another frag could take him out, but he's going to get it, and he's also going to stay alive, which is very surprising. 25 seconds remaining on the timer for Natural Definition to get back into this.
Lovely stuff from Squadra Recon as they make their way through. Sidon's coming, found himself 1, and he's got himself another one. Pathfinder's got that one. Lovely stuff. Squadra Recon are surely going to take this one. They're going to pick this one up. Look at that bomb timer tick. Moogle and Sowersby have picked up these frags, and Squadra Recon are going to walk all over this one and take the round. They made it look just that little bit easy as they go up 2-0.
What a surprise. What a quick round there. Taking a look left side there. Squadra Recon 2-0 against Natural Definition now. What a surprise. I really can't believe it, Stuart.
No, it really was a performance that was just so confident, so quick.
Quick? It was stupendous. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, all the action in this Losers Bracket final.
You're watching Pulse.
You there! Come up to the blackboard!
Hey, have a dance with Daddy. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
I like to read your email. New Showgirl.
Grand Theft Auto 4 on Xbox 360. Console from $159.99.
Children never want to take off their favourite outfit. So, new Puzzle with active microcapsules releases just washed freshness all day long.
Inside the Shreddies factory, Nanas knit great taste into every square.
Shreddies need a Nana's touch. Our special recipe of 4 whole grain layers locks in all that great taste. That's Charles. He makes sure every Shreddy we knit is extra lovely. He is so hot. Eat up, everyone. We'll knit more.
Coming this spring, the UK's first gaming Premier Leagues. Exclusively to XLeague TV.
Hello and welcome back to the match here on Pulse. It's the Championship Ladder Winter 08 Call of Duty 4 Finals happening right here. And of course, it's the losers bracket final we're seeing tonight between Squadra Recon and Natural Definition. We've seen a game of domination, we've seen a game of sabotage, we've seen 2 wins for Squadra Recon.
Domination is the word that what we've seen so far. This has just been, I don't know, they're really sending out a message, Squadra Recon, that I think should they get to face ID in the grand final, boy, what a final.
You say I don't know, I'll give you a word. It's Front Formidable in the hands of Squadra Recon. Fantastic play from them. Now, of course, we're going to move on now to our next map. It's going to be Domination on District. What do we know about this map?
Well, District is a map that, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't love too much because it's very difficult to control. It's very difficult to sort of pinpoint your opponent's movements, and that, for me, is introduces a random factor to it.
Well, the random factor might be interesting, the fact that it's a game of domination. Your experience lies in search and destroy.
True.
So, domination, of course, is going to be a different ballpark. It might open it up for Natural Definition. It might close it off to them. Let's have a look right now at the 2 teams warming up in the match arena. Of course, to your left there is Squadra Recon. To the right are the boys of Natural Definition, who right now trail 2-0. We're going to get the action started right now. Domination on, of course, District.
Let's get this one started. Squadra Recon know that they need to just finish the job off. They look cool, calm, and collected, and let's hope for their sake that should they come up against ID, they can really give them a game and a half. And so we're away with NDF. And well, from your perspective, Mike, what would you do differently?
Well, I think the one thing Squadra Recon did was they took advantage of the high ground in that last map. We saw it, or not last map, in the last game of Domination. We saw Sidon upstairs in that building just picking apart Natural Definition. Here's a flag grab there for Sidon there. He also grabs 2 frags, Mickey, Abe, and Hyro on the opposite ends of those. And here's a good spot for Sidon. He seems to be the man with the most experience when it comes to finding these little nooks and crannies so that he can sit and get really nice, sweet kills like that one. And Magic, though, is going to end that little play there from Sidon. Over to Hyro now, just starting off on his respawn here. Comes in trying to grab a frag there on Moogle. He manages that, and his team right now, though, need to get one of these other flag positions if they want to remain into this, or it will be over way too quick for them.
They make their way over towards this A flag, which is going to go through. Pathfinder's been dropped. They should take that flag, as Hero is, in fact, not helping on the capture, but is watching the back of Magic, who picked up a frag onto Luke, and there we go. Quickly, NDF pick up 2 frags and now have the flag. Good stuff. Look at the bottom left of your screen. 22-16 is very, very quickly going to become 23-18, and the gap is narrowing. Fatality picks up a frag. Say goodnight to Pathfinder. NDF, for the first time in this match, actually have momentum behind them.
Well, if they hold it on for about 10 more seconds, we're going to see that score go to 20 or 28 all. It should go to, or 29 all, and it's going to happen right now. And there you have it, 28 all. It's all tied up. Natural Definition. Fatality grabbing a sweet frag there on one of the Natural Definition boys, but it's countered there. Magic now. Really, the respawns on this map, Stuart, as you're saying, are pretty random. So this whole game of domination is going to be very open, I think, the whole way through.
There are so many nooks and crannies in this one, as you're beginning to see. These frags are coming from each and every wall, and that's going to make it pretty difficult. Squadra Recon now losing. This is the first time they've got their backs up against the wall. Let's see what they can do anything about it. Cider just picks off a head from across the screen. That's Mickey Athens down, and now he'll dart his way back. B in the hands of Squadra Recon. But it's A and C where they need to make their way forward towards. Pathfinder is there. He picks himself up a frag. Not much going on with Sidon right now as he's on the back foot. He's going to make his way through. Finds himself a frag onto Hero. And Squadra Recon have the frags. Soon they need to turn that. Oh, and they have turned that into a second flag.
C and B in their hands now. A up for grabs. That would be, of course, the one closest to the respawn area of Natural Definition. So it's going to be the toughest one to get. Of course, B always going to be, I think, funnily enough, did you see his different titles for his weapons? Everyone was looking for sponsor. So if you're a sponsor, they're looking to grab a Call of Duty 4 team on the 360. It looks like NDF are looking.
Nice. Pathfinder and Moogle go through. There's a bit of free advertising for them. As Hero and Moogle will pick up a frag each. And there we go. NDF trying to make their way through, but that big sort of frag run that Sidon was on there really emancipated what was a fantastic roll. And you're seeing that Hero's going to pick up a frag onto Moogle, but the NDF side aren't picking up any runs with that, and that's the big problem. For all of their thrust and their must, they're not able to convert that into 5-6 frags and capture some flags with that.
Well, it's what we saw at National Definition do really well, even in the last Sabotage game, was grab like a pocket of frags almost. You need to get as many frags as close together as possible, which will give you the advantage to get to the flag places. And Squadra Recon did that very well in the first domination map, which has allowed them to take over the 3 flags for a considerably long time, which really took Natural Definition out of the game. 73-67 right now the score, 5:49 remaining. Both players there having a bit of trouble grabbing that frag, but finally Pyro's going to grab a kill on Moogle. Luke JS grabs one on Fatality. It's really a back and forth match right now, and Natural Definition so far looking fairly good.
Yes, but they're down at the moment. Natural Definition, after capping this flag, that will change things as they make their way through. Sidon's picked it up, and that just saved the Squadra Recon lead. They lead by just 4. This one is as tight as you like. As Moogle's going to make his way through, Pathfinder picks up another one, and Squadra Recon hold on to their 2 flags at the moment and extend their lead to 6 points. But they're not being allowed to put daylight between themselves and their opponents.
Well, we're turning coal into diamonds here. This one is tight, Stuart. 89-81, 5 minutes remaining, so halfway through this map, of course, we'll be playing the full 10 minutes. B and C right now in the hands of Squadra Recon. Smoke thrown, though. This looks like it's going to be a push from Natural Definition. And, of course, Sidon there on the losing end of that push.
He should have used the smoke to his advantage. Instead, he just ran on the other side and had no clue what could have been there waiting for him. Oh, Pathfinder, that is quite sensational. Double frag will clear that one, and with the help of Luke, there will get the flag. Sorry, with Moogle, we'll get the flag. And Squadra Recon recover after a momentary lapse to hold on to their lead, and it's now extended into double figures. They lead by 12. Luke picks up one, exchanges with Fatality, and now Squadra Recon are making their way through. NDF, though, still not giving up the gun, and that's good.
NDF Hyro now throws the silencer on his gun there. Fatality grabbing a frag in the background now. He's using the MP5 here as he tries to defend plant site B. 2 of them now in his team's hands. So A and B taken over by Natural Definition. 111-98. This one is as close as they can come, really, considering that both teams have not really let any of the flags just sit open at all. And Hyro finally being taken out there by Sidon. 113-102 the score. And both flags going green now or it should be going green pretty soon for Squadra Recon as Pathfinder looks to grab A, and it looks like he's going to give himself a great opportunity to do so now.
Yes, he will pick up that flag any second now. It can't come soon enough. He knows that reinforcements are about to dart their way around that corner, and there they are. He's still going to get the flag, though. He's got reinforcements. Bye-bye, Squadra Recon, as Fatality lands a double grenade, and NDF should be able to go back in there, but momentarily they have got that flag. Here we go. NDF recapture that flag and begin again to work down that score. It's 9 points the difference now. Quickly, that becomes 8 points. And this is very much game on as Mickey Aber ups onto 2. Lovely stuff from NDF.
Well, they're going to have to hold for about a minute if they want to stay into this right now. 127-21. Every 5 seconds, that score is going to close by a point. The longer that Squadra Recon can, or at least Natural Definition can hold on to those 2 flags. They lose that one, though. CMB now in the hands of Squadra Recon, so that gap is going to open up again. And now it's almost, well, now it is at 10 seconds there, so, or 10 points. And Squadra Recon seems every time that Natural Definition tries to stick a foot in the door, Squadra Recon just slams it shut.
And that is right now resulting in a 13-point lead for Squadra Recon. Fatality has been dropped there by Sidon. Here we go, Luke in all sorts of trouble on the other side of the market. Hero's going to pick himself up a car frag onto the Sidon. Here is Luke, who's going to start his way down. No, struck down in the back by Hero. As it's Moogle to pick himself up a frag onto Magic. Quickly, NDF have opened things up here as Hero goes looking for frag. Been more impressed with Hero this time. But as I say that, he gets shut down in the back. And now NDF are going to lose out in their rush for B. And B and C now still in the hands. And that clock with 1:45 to go beginning to tell.
20 points now separating the 2 teams. Almost going to be mathematically impossible for Natural Definition to win this now. Magic there takes a Pathfinder side and also taken out there by Fatality. And this could be the opportunity that they're looking for. Fatality now going for the flag cast. Grenade's going to take him out there from the hands of Sidon. Magic, though, grabs Sidon as a revenge frag. Luke JS, the captain of Squadra Recon, leading his troops so very well in the match arena right now. Watches as Sidon takes out, or Hyro takes out his teammate there. And finally, Sidon, it's really just back and forth, frag-wise. But that math there, 171-43, almost out of the hands of Natural Definition.
It really is. Luke JS going to come up with a huge double grenade. And now Squadra Recon can take their foot off the gas just that little bit and find these frags. Just hold on. Magic going to get dropped by, Magic going to drop Sidon before Fatality unleashes onto his teammate. Pathfinder now makes his way through with the Deagle, holds off as he will wait. Grenade comes in. Oh, let's just take it out. Anything that moves is Fatality. He gets another team kill. Hero comes in, says goodnight to Sidon before getting him picked off by Moogle. Flag gets captured there as B and C are still in. Oh no, here we go. Squadra Recon have lost that second flag, but that'll come with Pathfinder picking it up. 20 seconds to go. This one is going to go the way of Squadra Recon.
3-0 Natural Definition here in this losers bracket final is what this team needed. Natural Definition, you know, they really did take it to Identity, but they did not show up like we needed them to here, of course, in this losers bracket final. The beauty of the double elim was they got the second chance. Unfortunately, they were unable to use it. 193-157, the final score of that match there. And Stuart, man, it must be tough for those boys there of Natural Definition going home like this.
It really is going to be difficult to lose at this stage, having come so far. But where there are losers, there are winners. And I really think, having seen Squadra Recon play that well, that they can be a real game for Identity. And what a final we're going to have.
Well, that winners bracket is set now, of course. It's going to be Identity. Let's take a look right now at the bottom of your screen. Identity, the aggregate score from their previous winners bracket encounter. Carrying on here, 3-1 advantage for them, of course, against Squadra Recon. So, of course, right now, Tall Paul, the man in the clouds, is with the 2 team captains. Over to you, my friend.
Thank you, Mike. And Luke, coming to you first. Dominant victory for you guys. What gave you the edge?
I think every player played the part quite well, and the communication was good as well.
And obviously through to the grand final, £500 up for stake. Are you confident?
Well, we know idea of a good team, so it'll be tough, but we'll try our best.
Excellent. And Steve, moving on to you. You know, you always said that sabotage was your strongest, one of your strongest games. What went wrong for this one, especially on that one?
I have no idea. The team roles weren't working at all. I reckon we need to look at our team, sort out our roles again, because you just don't know. Team fair play, I reckon that was due to lack of experience at LAN events.
So you're saying there's going to be some changes in this team? Is that what you're saying here?
No, just changes in the attitude of the players, really.
Fair enough. And also, you know, you were saying beforehand that you can learn from everything. I mean, what can you learn specifically from this game?
Well, I'm crap at defending. Can I say that word?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That's all right, then. No, really, just to be honest, try not to play so frigid. Always try to play faster, and there's always another season.
Excellent. Well, commiserations, Steve. Good luck, Luke. Let's go back to everyone's favourite Canadian, and Stuart Saw.
Thank you very much, Tall Fall. Stuart, I think he said it all there. Everyone's favourite Canadian.
Who's standing on a box? That's
Thanks.
right, he is not this tall. He is not.
I'm not standing on a box. I've just grown a lot over the last few hours. Of course, we're gonna end the show now. Of course, we've got our winners bracket Grand Championship coming your way, of course, soon. So watch the match only here on Pulse. It's going to be Identity versus Squadra Recon. Good night.
This has been a Portland Interactive production for xleague.tv. You're watching Pulse.
Hey, guys, it's me! Blue, come back!
Guys?
We're not in! Yellow! Get rid of him!
Hi.
Hey guys, it's okay! He's one of us now!
Let's party party!
Grand Theft Auto 4 on Xbox 360, console from $159.99.
When pain strikes, don't waste time. Nurofen Express targets pain twice as fast as standard Nurofen tablets. Nurofen Express targets pain twice as fast.
When your eyes cry out for refreshment, revive them with Optrex refreshing eye drops. Made with natural plant extracts for refreshed eyes anytime. Optrex, we understand the language of eyes.
Children never want to take off their favourite outfit. So, new Puzzle with active microcapsules releases just washed freshness all day long.
You're watching Pulse, the new home of entertainment. You're watching xLeague TV on Pulse. It's Inside Gaming next as we head over to Wembley Stadium for all the action from Play.com Live.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of Inside Gaming here from the home of football that is Wembley Stadium. Now, it might not look like Wembley Stadium,